Hey friends, uh, I'm here in a food forest, same food forest from my last video, but I was on a trampoline. I'm moving my mic because I feel like that's better. Uh, in real time, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, there are no behind the scenes because I'm just on record. Uh, there's a peach tree behind me. This is a nectarine tree behind me on that side. There's avocado trees and lots of other beautiful plants that I'm looking at, surrounded by oaks and beautiful ancient trees. And before, this space behind me was just grass. But now food is growing. And this was maybe 5 years of work, starting planting, which is pretty amazing. So look what you can do in your backyard too. Depending on where you live, just find the right plants and have some patience and nurture. Water, water, water. But I just wanted to share that because, I mean, I'm literally standing in what's possible if we just plant some seeds. So easy. And maybe you live in a place where you don't have a big yard that you can plant a bunch of things, but maybe you can bring a pot of herbs into your kitchen or next to a light and grow something. But you can grow something. Everybody can grow something, even if you're like, I don't have a green thumb. Well, I bet you could learn how to have one if you pay attention to how you water, if you pay attention to the plant itself and what it needs, and maybe like shift some habits. That's possible. And also just like give love, because that's really all plants really love. First is love. That's what they grow on, and that's what they offer. I don't know that I knew what I was going to say as much about plants as I did right now, but that's true. I went swimming in a lake today, in Blue Lake, which was really lovely, and it was nice to be in nature and commune with water. Wow. And the little fishies and the bugs, and yeah, just one with nature. It was pretty epic. I got to swim for a little while, and in that moment, there was a moment actually in the moments of swimming, not in that moment, because it was a series of moments, which was called my afternoon. But while I was at the water, there was a moment I was standing in the water, and I was looking down at my reflection in the water, and I hadn't really noticed in the way that I had noticed this time, like how the water is always available to show us ourselves. And it's the only reflective surface in the element, so it's always been there as a mirror. And it got me to thinking about how do I see myself? How do others see me? If we weren't around mirrors or water, like how would we know what we look like? How would we know how we're showing up? And just like that water, other people reflect us. The water in me sees the water in you. Namaste. I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting. And I imagine what it would be like to be in the life where the original people were looking at themselves in the water. Like, you don't have a mirror, you don't have a camera, you don't have Instagram or YouTube to look at yourself and reflect. You really just have the still waters. I just found it fascinating. I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like that's pretty powerful. Like imagine you programming your own consciousness with what you see reflected back at you in water. And water itself is like programmable. I don't know. It just had me thinking about that. So I feel like this message is a little all over the place. I don't know, even if it's a message, it's just some thoughts that I had today. And yeah, I got to thinking about like, what is it that I want to present to the world that'll have reflected back to me? And I definitely want to present being honest, being authentic, being in the now as much as possible, being kind, being helpful, being resilient, and trusting the process and leaning in to what Spirit has for me and what Spirit wants to show me. And as I'm saying that, the wind is like just picking up. You can see, like it was not windy. It hasn't really been very breezy. But I feel like I want to present myself and be that presentation, not just like, look at me and look at I'm presenting myself. But like honestly and authentically presenting myself in a way that is an example of an awesome human. And you know, I have times where I go through shit and I'm like angry or mad or whatever, but like even today I got a pro tip, right? When we're angry, like move, especially your legs, but move your body instead of projecting it out through the voice and be like, rah, rah, rah. Just be like, oh shit, I'm angry. I gotta go walk this and off or jog or climb a hill or jump on a trampoline or something, like moving the energy. And so I'm looking at things a lot differently now after being on this trip. So, but really like how I want to present myself, what ways I want to be. And I mean, at the top of the list is always authentic. I want to be, you know, sharing kindness and love and appreciation for everyone and everything, like giving thanks to these beautiful surroundings with these abundant trees and giving thanks for the air that they create in addition to the fruit and shade and cooler climate. Yeah, just being in full appreciation of life, of life. And yeah, I think those are just some things I was pondering today. And maybe you can ponder them too. Like look in the mirror or find a body of water or even just make a little bowl of water in like a kind of a dark vessel so it can reflect what you see and take a look and speak to the water and see what comes back to you and share in the comments if you come up with something or hear something profound that you'd like to share. I'd love to know about it. With that, I think I'm going to sign off here. This is a 9-minute video, and I hope you have a wonderful everything, and I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.